So if you want to get settled into your seat, and find a comfortable position, ideally with your back straight. The back being straight really helps on many levels, especially the breathing. And we want to just settle our mind from the very busy day. There's probably been a lot happening, many thoughts. And so we just are going to take a few nice deep breaths. And just focus on the breath as you take them. Let yourself settle into your body. Just take a moment to notice any sensations you may be feeling. You'll feel the connection between where your body meets your seat. And notice whatever sensations in your body are arising at the moment. It might be tingling, it might be tight, it might be loose. Just notice what's there. And if you find any tension, pay a little closer attention to that area and just again pay attention to it. Gently breathing. And notice how it changes as you pay attention to it. And just relax into the feeling. And before we start any practice, we want to set our bodhicitta motivation. And a very simple and sweet way to do that is to think, may all the actions of my body, speech, and mind only benefit others. May all the actions of my body, speech, and mind only benefit others. May all the actions of my body, speech, and mind only benefit others. And so take a moment now to bring up any memories you have from today of any mistakes that you've made. Could be an action of the body, like killing a bug. It might be of the speech where you said something that hurt someone else. Or perhaps even just in the mind, there were angry thoughts. Or a very strong sense of, I'm more important than others. And we bring this to mind because we are about to purify it. And so there's a good reason for reflecting on these mistakes. We're not ruminating on them, beating ourselves up on them. We're just simply regretting it because we know that negative actions bring suffering results. And we want to purify those seeds that we've planted of suffering. And then you might have some older regrets, perhaps mistakes you've made when you were younger. You've had trouble forgiving yourself. And then we can be confident because we've had countless past lives that we've made countless mistakes. And so we can have a general regret for any mistakes we've made in any life, even the ones we don't remember. We want to purify those as well. And in this practice of Vajrasattva, we rely on the kindness of the Guru Buddha, Vajrasattva, who is inseparable from our spiritual guide. And we visualize Vajrasattva above the crown of our heads. And I've put the picture up on the screen if anybody would like a visual aid. He sits on a beautiful white lotus in the meditation posture. His body is a blissful white light body. And if you struggle with the visualization at all, just try and get that feeling of the blissful white light. He has a sweet and beautiful face. Everything about him radiates love and compassion. And he holds a Vajra and bell. Symbolic of wisdom and compassion, the two wings of the bird that we need in order to become enlightened. Vajrasattva has those qualities. And then we say the prayer of refuge. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. And again, we want to remind ourselves of that altruistic, compassionate motivation. That the very beings we have harmed through our mistakes are the beings that we rely on for our happiness. Many of us have been isolated from others over the past year and a half with COVID issues. And we've been made very aware of how much we rely on others for our mental happiness, as well as for our physical happiness. When we get sick, we need other people to take care of us. We need people to help get us food, help educate our children. We could go on and on and on. And so we have compassion, both for any harm they've received, but if they have harmed us, then they have also created the seeds of suffering. And so we have compassion that they may experience that suffering in the future. We know what it's like. And we don't wish unhappiness on anyone. So we must purify for their sake. We must break the chain of our bad habits. And so let's bless our mala so that we can multiply the power of the mantra by sextillion times. And the mantra is in the chat box if you need to take a look at it. And we say this mantra Om RUTSIRA Mani PRAWARTAYA Hum 7 times. Om RUTSIRA Mani PRAWARTAYA Hum, 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 Om RUTSIRA Mani PRAWARTAYA Hum. And then you blow on your mala and rub it between your hands. And then we request Guru Vajrasattva, please purify all of our negative actions, purify all of our negative karmas that we have created. And we start with specifically our actions of body. And Guru Vajrasattva sends down a powerful stream of white nectar that enters into your crown, fills your entire body and pushes out all of that negative karma as a black inky liquid out of your lower orifices. And when that inky liquid exits your body, it just completely dissipates, nothing left. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dido Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Suposhayo Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dido Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutashayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mempayatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Baha Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe. And think all your negative karmas from all your lifetimes of negative actions of body have been completely purified, and your body is filled with the blissful white nectar. And then again, this time we purify our actions of speech, whether we just waste time with meaningless words, gossip about other people, criticize and say harsh things about people, and cause divisions, breaking up relationships, friendships, any negative actions of speech. Vajrasattva again sends down blissful nectar from his heart chakra down through the crown of your head, filling your body, this time pushing the inky liquid up to the surface. And as it exits the top of your body, it dissolves again. Nothing left, no residue. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mebayata Sarvakama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mebayasa Sarvakama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutoshayo Mebawa Supushayo Mebawa Anurakti Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Now, all of your negative karmas related to actions of speech are completely purified. How amazing. And then we purify any actions of the mind. We maybe have many thoughts, our mind's not really under our control. It's normal for people to have negative thoughts throughout the day. But we still want to regret having them as we try and improve our mind and make it more positive. And especially if we've believed the stories that our mind is telling us, any exaggerations of anger, of ignorance. And so Vajrasattva sends down powerful light beam that again enters through the crown of your head. And just like a light being turned on in a dark room, immediately illuminates your entire body inside, eliminating all those negative imprints from actions of mind. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anadatu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayasa Sarvakama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayasa Sarvakama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anadatu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayata Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anadatu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayata Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anadatu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayasa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anadatu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayasa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anadatu Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Memprayasa Sarvakarma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudurhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. And then just feel how excellent it is that all of your actions of mind have been, negative mind, have been completely purified. And then finally, we do the imprints, anything left, like the smell of garlic, how it lingers after the garlic itself is gone. Any obscurations to our enlightenment get purified as Vajrasattva again sends down light, illuminating inside your entire body. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Supushaya Mebawa Anudata Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kurahum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Baha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Kama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudarhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Memparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudarhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Didam Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Memparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudarhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dida Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Memparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudarhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denu Patita Dido Mebawa Sutoshaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Meparyatsa Sarva Kama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudarhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dida Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Suposhaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Memparyatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kudarhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. And so now every residue is completely purified. Your body filled with light. And then we need to set our resolve, the fourth of the four opponent powers, to not repeat our mistakes. And so if there's specific things that you do that you want to work on, set yourself a reasonable goal that you won't repeat that action for whatever time period you realistically think you can do it. Even if it's 5 minutes, an hour, or till the morning. And then for the more general negative actions, just have the wish to try and keep this perfect morality of not harming others and always wanting to help them. And then Guru Vajrasattva is so happy, so pleased with us. He dissolves into light, melts into our body. And you become one with Guru Vajrasattva. Your body, speech, and mind, inseparable from the body, speech, and mind of both your Guru and Vajrasattva. existing in the realization of emptiness, where in emptiness there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma, and there is no negative karma created. In this way, see all phenomena as empty, not existing from their own side, still functioning, but not existing in the ordinary way that we see them. And then we dedicate all this amazing energy, powerful energy, the merit. We want to put it into this ocean of good merit that is specifically directed towards our achieving enlightenment, because then it will help drive us all the way to that goal. And we can recite these verses. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may bodhicitta, from which the happiness of all sentient beings comes, be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second. And that which has been generated, may it increase. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may emptiness be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second. And that which has been generated, may it increase. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may I, who am empty from my own side, achieve Guru Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, which is empty from its own side, and lead all sentient beings who are empty from their own side to that enlightenment which is empty from its own side, as quickly as possible by myself alone. And also dedicating to the long life and continued teachings of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, all of our gurus, our spiritual teachers, our Dharma friends, because without their help, we wouldn't know these methods, wouldn't have effective ways to purify our mind and develop our positive qualities. And thank you so much for joining me for our evening purification practice. I rejoice that you all made the effort to be here. And I think I will be on a pretty regular schedule of Monday and Thursday evenings. So I welcome you back anytime, but encourage you to also do any evening you can with any of the teachers.